Well, I just got in from work. Now it's time to blow your brains out. Every fucking Wednesday. I have always believed the road to excess leads to the palace of wisdom. I got it bent all the way over here.
Please make your voice be heard.
And I'm leaving society to move out to the country and smoke crystal meth with rednecks.
Maybe you have a differing opinion than us. Maybe we're completely wrong, and you are the one lone person in the world that is right.
That's why you're here tonight. Eventually, me and Dave Jarvis are going to Hollywood.
But guess what? Some of us are actually pretty friendly.
Yeah, but most of us suck.
Fine, upstanding young man. Fine, upstanding young man.
Smoke weed.
All right, are you ready for the best motherfucking night of your lives?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Ariel being dope, lead
Sickles.
singer, front person of Against All Odds. It's a pleasure to have you here every Wednesday. It's a pleasure also to hear you sing and see your band Against All Odds. Excited about y'all playing next week at Reno's Chops Shop. And everybody say hello, good evening to the amazing, the powerful Dave motherfucking Jarvis.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. I'm not going to lie to you. I ain't been feeling right for the past 24 hours because I put 2 healthy cubes of weed butter in my chili. And so I've been all kinds of fucked up. I'm acting like Smokey from fucking Friday after he hit the angel dust, man. I've just been all kinds of gnarly all day. So if I say something weird, just know it's Dave just having a weird mental volcano, which is how I do, especially after my team loses. Mavs, y'all did the best that you could. You took a 5th seed team all the way to the NBA Finals. We are very proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what y'all do next year. The same thing with the Stars, both had fantastic seasons, both did an amazing job, and we can't thank y'all enough, and y'all are going to come back and make us all proud next year. I firmly believe that.
Have a lot of fun together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But on the on the entertainment side, Justin Timberlake just got arrested for DWI, and they drug tested him, and they found out he had Molly, poppers, Truvada, and cocaine, as well as booze in his system. Dude, if you're Timberlake, aren't you rich enough to have someone else drive for you?
Or take the rap for you.
You would think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he makes enough money to Uber or buy Uber.
Or at the very least, Jessica Biel could have driven him. I'm sure she wasn't busy.
Who knows? I'm sure more will come.
Exactly. Who knows exactly? One thing that we are all very proud of, that I think that we had just at least a small part in, the amazing success of the Verma Fest this last weekend. I've seen a shit ton of pictures and a shit ton of video. Our boys in Warhog clearly killed it. So did our boys in Vane, and it looks like it was a great concert all the way around. Did anybody see any of that?
I didn't get to go because I was doing other things. Did y'all from Perceive?
Anybody in the band Perceive to go see the Verma Fest over the weekend?
Talking, but the sound's not coming through.
You keep it talking, but the sound's not coming through. Hey, we're not hearing your audio. I don't know if you can see my finger pointing to my ear. We're not hearing your audio.
Yeah, he knows. He's trying to fix it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
have Steve
Well,
with us for
let
a
us know when
very
you hear it.
special guest.
Woo! I
interview.
hear you.
So if this doesn't work,
Yeah.
we can go through the camera audio.
We hear you.
We can hear
check-
you.
Okay, cool. Excellent. No, we did not get to make it. I was actually still sick this last weekend. I've been planning on going for months. We were all going to go. But after all that, I wasn't able to go, but it looked like a great time, man. It looked like a great turnout. So, that was awesome to see Vane and Warhog and all them up there in front of that great crowd. So very good for the local scene and hopefully for Paws in the City as well.
Yeah.
And at least one puppy dog.
Hopefully more than one puppy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, ladies
No, it
and
looked like a
gentlemen,
good time.
boys and girls, children of all ages, our guest tonight is the band Perceived. You will see them live for free this Saturday up at Diamond Gems, along with a cornucopia of amazing bands from around DFW. Perceived, formed in May of 2018, Chris Bell and Charlie McBride. How did y'all come together? Was it like a Tinder date gone terribly wrong?
No, I think me and Charlie have been playing in bands together since high school. So, it's just one of those things where I had quit drinking and I was looking more for a hobby. And I reached out to these guys just to see if they wanted to get together and jam. It wasn't really set out to be a band or anything like that. This just kind of happened. So we're just letting it. As long as we're having fun, I think we're going to keep just rolling with it. We've recorded a new EP right there, and that we're really excited to release. We're going to have it out by the end of the year, and we're hoping to have our first single out here next month, maybe.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully,
Maybe a video.
with a video. Yeah, we got 2 videos ready and loaded. Just
We will definitely show it.
That's exciting.
oh yeah, we'll definitely send it out to everybody. Definitely.
Probably a whole year in
Excellent.
the making.
Everybody at home, you can participate in the chats as well as check out the band, perceivedband.com. Check them out on the website. They're also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of your social media needs. So y'all formed in 2018 and you played your first show in 2019. So what was that first year of Perceived like? Were you just hammering out kinks or were you just like taking everything that you knew and just throwing it together and seeing what sticks?
It was kind of a little bit of all that. We had a couple of old songs that me and Charlie had written back in high school that we never finished, so we kind of picked up with those and wrote new parts to them. That's kind of why it has a kind of a 90s feel to it, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's when they were kind of, started. And then we have, of course, the whole EP. The new EP is all new stuff, completely new that we as a unit. And I think that's how we write our music. Is that next EP is how we tend to work. We bring something in, somebody brings something in, and we build on it together as a group. So,
And a lot of times it's just a jam session, We'll be jamming out and be like, man, that's a badass riff. And then boom, it just goes from there.
old school,
Yeah.
get in the room, just jam and have fun. And
Because if it jams live, then it's definitely going to be jamming.
There's your website on the screen. Thank
Dope.
you, Arkansas.
oh, thank you. Yeah, we're going to be updating that guy real soon too. We can't wait for that. So many things in the works. That's all I can keep saying. It's just a slow process.
Yeah, like a to-do list. Because I have like a
Sure.
nonstop to-do list.
Coming, it is. It seems like it is, especially when you're trying to release something new, and you want to do it right. Don't want to just rush it out the door and then.
And I guess that's the good part of not actually being signed and us funding everything ourselves, being totally independent. We're not on someone else's timeline. We can release things when we think we're ready and when we feel it's finished.
Yeah, that's awesome. So for the audience, we know y'all's band dynamics, but can you each explain, just say your name and then what you do? Because your band is very unique, and I want you to explain why it's unique.
I do drums and lead vocals, so I guess that's a little strange.
And
Yes.
you're Chris Bell.
Oh yeah, my name's Chris.
You're Chris Bell.
I'm Kevin Crawley. I play bass and do minor little backup vocals. He's the talented one.
He's the screams.
I'm I'm Charlie, and there's only one of me, so that's why
There's
I'm the
only one Charlie.
There's only one Charlie.
This guy plays the guitar like no one else does anymore.
Yes. Y'all have very great dynamics. I remember the very first show that my band played, we played with you guys where it was at Six Springs Tavern, and there was Bane, and I think it was Kira that was there. Or it was also Kira. Yeah.
Kira.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
It was a really great show, but that was our first time. That was our first time watching you guys, and we were like, what?
It's a little different. We don't have a front guy up there getting the crowd going. It's really all about the music.
Yeah. I love it though. Y'all's dynamic works very well amongst you three. And I love what y'all bring to every show. So
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we try to bring a lot of sound with just 3 people on stage.
Being a trio.
Hey, is there a song on your YouTube channel that we can share with our audience here?
We got a video for Darkening right there. That's our official video. We have 2 more being released that's shot by the same guy.
Second one
Yeah,
right
that
there.
one right there.
Yes, sir.
That's the official video. I'm pretty proud of that one. We thought it turned out pretty good. Some guy recorded our other 2 videos. So we're proud of them too. We can't wait for everybody to see. Paint on.
How do I hope to find my reason to stand, knowing there's not enough time? The lines in the sand, I'm falling apart, I'm losing my way. I can't end this misery. Forced in the dark, I'm hiding away, trapped in the pouring rain.
So we actually got to contribute quite a bit to the video of our own footage. The guy in the hat in the woods and all that's actually footage we shot.
Very
Fun
cool.
stuff.
His son.
Yeah, it's my son.
Somehow I need to change. Somewhere I've gone astray. For now I'm mentally drained from my memory. You cannot make me whole. I'll fight my way along. I've lost my way before. I'll find my way home.
It works so well. I can't hear it any other way.
You cannot make me whole.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hope everybody comes
Beautiful.
out ready to jam this Saturday, June the 21st.
It's gonna be a great show.
Definitely.
I'll be
Appreciate
watching.
you guys
Excellent.
playing this show with us.
Oh man, thanks for
Excellent
having
music
us.
Video.
Thank you.
I love it.
We're
yeah.
pretty proud of that one.
Yeah.
I can watch it and not cringe. So
I would be too. That one's good. I want a music video.
they're I
It's
want
a
to
lot
say
of hard work.
I want to say it's fun to
Yeah.
make, but it's a lot of work. Those
Yeah.
are long days of sitting there doing that song over and
You'll learn
over
to
and
play the
over and
song
over.
really, really
Oh, you'll
well.
have that song down.
Yeah.
We did that. That was our first video shoot, and we spent, was it a 13-hour day?
I think so.
13-hour day. We got there at the warehouse at about 8, 9 in the morning, and we were there till like 10 or 11 at night. It was a
I don't
super
mind long days. I need snackies. So
Yeah. A lot of hurry up and wait.
Did y'all?
Yes.
Did y'all have a concept already worked out, or was it kind of shoot the video and we'll figure out the themes later?
It was we had the idea for the Umbrella Man with his son and the woods, the hair and the top hat. We had that mixed in, and we just knew we wanted to have a lot of the band footage. And he didn't want a boring, stagnant shot, so he kept walking around us, shooting the video, and he did that all day. So he was really, really tired by the end of the day, just holding that camera up, walking around us all day.
bet you got his steps in that day.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Going for that, Pantera, This Love vibe.
Yeah, no, it was.
No.
It's on Far Beyond. Why am I? Barrel down, becoming down. Where they're just standing in the room.
I think you're talking about "I'm Broken."
Broken, yeah. I'm broken.
Broken. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the guitar in my hand. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thank you, Super Chat. Thank you for that, Super Chat.
Sound like me when
Miss
I'm
you
trying
too,
to get
bro.
guitar parts down. I'm like, hey, Ben, can you do like a near? And he's like, what? That thing that you do, And he's like, no, I don't know.
It's you just tell them about your scat and coming up with
Let's hear it.
your scat.
Oh, with lyrics?
Yeah.
When I just hum and say nonsense words when I'm coming up with melodies.
Yeah,
Hey,
when we're
it works though. Eventually you find something, right? Like something's gonna hit just right now. Ooh.
Yeah, I always have the melody first, and then you want to fill in the blanks with a purposeful meaning. Lyrics, sometimes it works that way. Sometimes some of the words you
What do
say
you
just scat and stick.
So, what do you like to sing about?
Existence, life, death,
suffering.
sadness. Yeah,
Would you say you're an overall sad person, or are you a happy person?
overall, I'm probably more negative sad. Yeah.
I'm an angry
damn.
person.
Okay.
It's just the way I've always been. That's what helps get it out is the music. I've done this since I was a kid. I have literally done this since I was 2 and 3 years old.
Well, and I think all three of us have had some rocky past, as I'm sure everybody has.
A little crazy.
So this, like he said, this is therapy to us.
Yeah.
We use this as an expression and definitely therapy.
Yeah, try to get out those inner demons, and other people maybe can relate, maybe feel the same way you do. Because I mean, we're not like a party band, I don't think.
I dig it.
Do you think when bands come from a more positive, like uplifting type of lyrical insouciance that the music suffers? Do you think that you can't get good art without good pain?
I mean,
I think it's actually more popular.
Yeah, all the dance stuff seems to be real upbeat, real vibrant. Everybody, I mean, most people don't want to get in the mood and get into their thoughts and get lost and like, what is this? They want to get away from that. They want to escape it. So I think that's why popular music is more upbeat, more happy.
There's a balance, though.
There's definitely a
You have
balance.
to have a balance. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, speaking of upbeat, happy, and balance, here to ask you or to talk to you about the show this Saturday and maybe even ask you a question. Our special guest joining the show, Lou Morris, everybody.
Lou!
I've never been accused of being balanced before, so that's nice.
Accused of being balanced. I think it's a
you're
compliment.
you're the yang part of this process then.
Oh no, my yang's not hanging out right now. I got pants on.
The yin and the yang. It takes both sides to make the.
Yeah, I mean, Chris was talking about filling in blanks. I was going to give him something to fill it in with, but then I missed that opportunity. So. Hey guys.
Hey, welcome to the show, Lou. I know you're coming on a very sad day as we are now losing Reckless Rock Radio. How are you mentally, physically, spiritually?
I'm taking it one day at a time. I just have to sit there and kind of just look at the good times. Remember when a fucking tornado hit my damn car and smashed it to bits? But otherwise I'm good. I kind of knew it was coming. I mean, obviously I get the inside scoop of those guys a little bit. I know they were trying to make it work with everything, but what they got coming is going to be cool. So they're going to be a lot less shackled. So really, they're losing the FM stuff, but what they got coming is going to be way better.
Cool. Oh, that's great.
So yeah. Now Lee and Greg got it together. That I know it seems they don't, and sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but they really do. They're big champions on the local scene. So KNON had a lot of restrictions, and it's one of the reasons I had to leave, because I couldn't promote my own stuff when I was on the show, and I was in so many projects. Lee kind of joked that we would never have a show because I'm playing with freaking every band that exists. So it was one of those that it got to the point where not only was I busy, but it was just hard to promote anything because we couldn't do anything that I was involved in.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, we welcome and support everyone facilitating good music in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So all the best to Reckless.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one of those. It sucks losing a show like that, but I think they're trying to move with the times, and they know everything's kind of going to the internet. I mean, obviously you guys got that down too, so it's one of those that's kind of where it is. FM's kind of a dying format.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to proceed.
Y'all have
crashed the party.
Well, I was going to say y'all haven't been. No, you're good. I've been saying y'all haven't been too busy to release the preview mix of the song "Hollow Man." Excellent track, by the way, off of the new COILBACK album. How is recording going over at Session Works?
Great. I mean, Jeff knows what he's doing. I mean, it's one of those things that he can make me sound good, so he can make anybody sound good. We're real close to being done. We're going back in at the beginning of next month to finish up everything vocally and all that. And so basically, once that's done, it's not going to be far. We're going to do the digital COILBACK. We're going to do the digital release first, and then probably try to follow it up with some CDs. Where like LSD, we're trying to do it as a full package. But COILBACK, we'll have the digital out pretty quick, so you guys will have your hands on it real soon.
Woo.
Kick ass.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Damn, everyone's coming out with music this year.
Jeff Mounts, everybody. That's producer Jeff Mounts, a fucking wizard over there at Session.
Oh, yeah. He is so good at what he does. I mean, best producer I've ever worked with. I mean, it's just bar none.
Yeah, I think I want to say he's definitely on our list for the next album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's what I like about him. He's old school. He won't auto tune you to death. He's very big on if you can't do it for real, don't do it. But he'll still try to get the best performance out of you, and he comes up with some great ideas. But what I like, I'm semi, got a production brain myself, so it's one of those that I have a lot of ideas, and I'll come in and go, hey, what about this stuff? And yeah, even if he thinks it's a stupid idea, he'll humor you and let you do it. Where a lot of
but I mean, that's
argue with
stupid,
you.
but let me hear it.
Yeah, a lot of producers are like, oh, my name's on it. We can't do that or whatever. I'm like, I'm paying you to record my stuff, dude. So, I got a little say in this. And Jeff is like, if you want to sound like crap, dude. It's on you.
Right. Yeah.
Honesty.
Also, a nice
Howard.
little tidbit. This Saturday will be COILBACK's first show since playing with the lovely Ariel over at Haltom back in March.
Yes.
That was fun.
Oh yeah. We have and we played with Perceive too. So.
Yeah. We played at the Metal Fest.
Yep. Yeah. So that's when we played with Perceived as well. So be a little reunion there for that.
Oh yeah, I'm excited, dude. It's gonna be great.
Oh, it'll be a fun show. It'll be a party, man.
I'm sad because they won't be at this party.
Aw.
Where you
Can't
going
win
to
them all.
be?
In Temple, Texas, volunteering. Yay. not that volunteering's shitty or anything. I love volunteering, but I don't want to drive to Temple.
Well, you're definitely going to be missed.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it on the stream.
All right. We'll see you there. The last show was almost a coming out party for us.
Oh, I didn't know that about you. I missed an episode.
I want the world to know.
Well then.
No, it was just a great show, and it was good to see Ariel and Dave both have a good time. Our first show, we all stayed. Well, they both played, and I stayed busy, and so we all had a better time at our second show. So we're looking forward to it again this Saturday, man. Jamming some good music with you guys.
Hey, Dave, are you going to be at the show?
Yeah, I'm the host.
Okay, because I got a story. I got a story I'll have to tell you off air that goes way, way back to the Grain days when we were going to play with you guys at one point. So
cool.
Oh no, is this incriminating?
It's more on our end, but it was just it's you may or may not remember it. It goes back to MySpace days, if that tells you anything.
Jeez.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, COILBACK's been around way too long.
Well, it's okay. A lot of people have been like, man, do you remember that after party, man, where you took everybody's car keys and threw them down the sewer? I'm like, oh God, what a dick. So I hope it's not one of those.
Wow. No. It's stuff that it was drama on our end that you guys almost got sucked into. So it has to do with a show that was going to take place in New Mexico. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, dude, I love playing in New Mexico.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of those shows. So I'll tell you later, and maybe one of these days we'll share it on here.
Okay, cool. Well, I ain't got no shame, so if you want to say it right now, no problem with that.
No.
I'll say that
it's not nearly as entertaining as it needs to be. I'm telling you right now.
All right, then let it be a mystery. But I will say that I have all new jokes for a certain bartender over at Diamond Jim. So,
oh my Lance, I hear all about it.
I definitely cannot wait I can't wait to see which side of that bartender comes out. Will they be friendly, or will they say some shit? Because if they say some shit, I got some shit.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But regardless of what happens, it's going to be a great show. A lot of killer bands, free parking, free to get in. So, what do y'all feel about Diamond Gems? Have y'all played Diamond Gems before?
Oh yeah, we played. It's been a while, but yeah, we played there. It's a fun little venue. I love the venue.
We have not played there. This will be our first time. I haven't even been there. Charlie's been there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So, is
it's
this
a
21 and
stage,
up?
But it's fun.
Ask. Is it all ages 21 and up? I'm assuming 21 and up.
Yeah, it's all ages. Hell, the last show there were some kids there.
Nice. My daughter runs our merch booth, so
Right.
I can put her to work.
Smart.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's all I know. I never asked them if it's all ages or not. It's just never been an issue. And by the way, I want to, congratulate and say thank you to Diamond Gems, pretty much keeping metal alive in Arlington right now, along with Growl Records.
Oh yeah,
Growl. I haven't played there either.
I haven't played there yet either.
Growl's interesting. It's there's no stage, so you're literally like on the floor staring at people like dead in the eye when you're playing.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, it's totally punk rock. So
yeah.
you got to bring your fans so that they can be the ones in your face screaming your words with you.
Yeah, it's weird. We did that the first time.
Trying to get those.
We did it years ago at Lone Star Country Club. If you remember that place, we had to play inside once because it was raining. And same thing, we're just on the floor, and you're like, "How are you doing?" Everybody's like, "Yes," and they're like 2 feet from you, and you're like, "Oh, okay, cool." So
We did the same thing. Lone Star Country Club. We had to come inside and play on the floor because it was raining.
Yeah,
and they had
same thing.
Mud
Growl is
and
like
stuff
that. Yeah, playing Growl is very similar to that. So
I always thought that was a pretty cool vibe, though, when everybody's right there in front of you.
Oh no, our old bass player actually, when we played Growl, he went over there and started moshing with everybody in the middle of one of our songs. So yeah, it's a very unique place to play. It's a cool little venue.
I mean, everywhere I play is the same. I'm in my little cubicle back here. I don't get to leave it.
Yeah. You don't have wireless drums?
Right. Well, actually, technically they are until they put microphones on them, right?
That's true. You could get one of those drumline drum sets where you know, like the marching band ones, and just put them on you and just kind of, do that, like freestyle it that way.
God, you would have to practice like moving in that. That's heavy.
Odds.
I think it could work. I'm just saying. Strap a kick drum on one of the other guys. I mean, go for a whole different vibe, man. Nobody else is doing it here.
No.
Marching band corps. No,
that would be right.
There used to be a one-man band guy forever out at Traders Village Flea Market.
Traders Village.
No, there's somewhere I haven't played yet.
Cole or something.
One-man band. He had several drums, cymbal drums, and
yeah, he hit his foot and it hit the bass.
He had a harmonica too.
man, I'm sure he had a harmonica. He had to have a guitar. I can't remember what all he had, to be honest.
He'd fart a kazoo.
Man, yeah.
I'm telling you,
That's
man. You want a new unique sound, man. That's what y'all need. Marching drums.
Butt kazoos. That's what we need.
Butt
kazoos. That works too.
Nothing but kazoos.
Just call the band Butt Kazoo. That's going to get people in the door right there.
You know
You're
what?
not
It
wrong.
probably would. Yeah.
If you do it in that death metal font, nobody's going to know the difference anyway.
Well, we always said that if we were going to ever be a cover band, we would have to be a Butthole Surfers cover band. But we're only going to play the song Pepper over and over and over.
Oh, dang.
Hope you like that one because here it is again, Pepper.
But did you come up with a tribute? You tell me you came up with a name for it, though. If you're going to have a Butthole Surfers tribute band, that seems like just fertile ground for names.
We didn't even go that far because it was actually the very first practice I got them in the room. I made that joke of, hey, now that I have y'all here, this is what I want to do. I want to start a Butthole Surfers tribute band, and we only play Pepper.
Yeah, you
That
could
was
be
the
like
joke.
Mass Snowboard or something like that. It's like there's so
No-
many.
no- nobody went for it, obviously.
Hey, Moon Fallen.
Oh yeah,
Is it-
I'm in my vampire castle.
The name?
Yeah, that's my back wall is served for the background for the in the Moonfallen video where I do the beginning of it. I do my little vampire thing. So
Reading the script.
Yeah, writing the.
Yeah,
writing it, the song.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing. That's not actually my hand writing it. You want a little inside scoop there because I didn't have the book for it. So I had to fake writing in the book, and then they actually had Mike go in there and double my hand for me. So, if you believed it, then Mike sold it. If you
Good
go,
job,
that's
Mike.
cool.
I believed it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, it was nice. We all watched it together here with Moonfallen. It was great.
Kick ass. Yeah, no, I loved it, man. I love the song. It was like really cool when they sent it to me. He asked me to throw that on there. I'm like, oh hell yeah. So I gave him like 6 versions of it, and that's the version they picked. So
Castles by Home Depot.
that's actually where I got this crap, so that's accurate.
That's facts. I love it.
Chris, y'all got new music coming out yet?
Yes, they do. Tell them about
We do. It's coming soon. No, we're really actually going to be releasing a video. I think here at the end of July will be the first single. That's our
Nice.
goal. End of July, early August is next? Yeah. So it's right there. We're shooting for the end of July. We just got to make sure we get everything finalized.
The Discerned EP.
We have the mixes. We have everything. It's just finishing up 2 pictures for the singles.
Yeah,
Kick ass.
Even though we're technically releasing it as another EP, we're probably going to release it more in stages as singles, each with its own artwork, a couple of them with their own videos. That tends to make more sense in this internet driven kind of where we're at now.
Oh, totally.
Instead of
Totally.
no listening to FM radio as we were sadly just discussing.
Yeah, that's definitely how the market's become. It's all about the singles now. Nobody really cares about full albums anymore.
Yeah, that's why we went with an EP versus a full length. Plus, recording a full length, as you know, costs double than an EP.
That's kind of what we've done with COILBACK. We always did an EP, and then we just not on purpose, but we would end up rushing it. And so, like, the Unmasked Intention EP is got 5 new songs, and we did 2 redos just for the hell of it because they've improved so much since we wrote them originally. And but what we're doing on the full album, quote unquote, is we will be re-recording those 4, I think all 4, maybe 3 of the 4. And then some of the singles we released, we're putting that on there, and then we're just adding in like 2 extra new songs to make the full album. But yeah, a lot of that's already been trickled out, because that's just the way it's done anymore. So we're just trying to kind of throw it all in one collection, basically, and then add a couple extra new ones for it. But yeah, it's kind of how it's done these days. It's all singles, and especially, like you were saying, videos too.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, vinyls are cool that they're coming back, physical media, but physical copies, just kids these days don't buy them. It's really just for collectors.
Yeah, one thing I've been trying to tell all the bands, we do it with both of our bands, and I've told everybody, I don't know if I told you guys, one of the things that sells really well for us is we put them all on USB drives. We actually just get USB sticks, and I bought some little stickers that have our band logo on it. We copy it on there, put it on there, sell it cheap. I'm being very distracted right now. Sell it.
That way people can just download it right on their computer. Or
well, I mean, so many cars these days. Yeah, it's like cars these days don't have CD players. All they have is USB stuff anymore. So it's one of those that we've done that. And the cool thing is, anytime you feel like updating it, you can just update it. So if you go, oh, you know what, I want to change a song on there, or we want to change what we had on there. And I've tried to show some other bands. A few of them have tried it, but they've sold really well for us. So it's an idea, and it's a way to get the music out and send it home with them still.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Plus, your videos on there too.
Another special guest, guys, right here. Someone else with some new music. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow, y'all using a potato?
It's a party now, y'all.
Yeah, it's a party with Raid this Saturday.
I know
We
those
got
guys.
COILBACK, Perceived, and Raid here tonight.
Yeah, bust out your special brownies, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, 2 of the members of Raid know this already. You guys want to tell them who the first singer was that auditioned for you guys, that sang for you for a little bit?
Some guy named Louis.
Yes, some long-haired named Lou.
Lou. What's up, Lou?
Hey, man.
I mean, that was a long time ago. I drank a lot of beer.
Yeah.
We was in the band. We were trying some shit. And, boy,
Yeah, that was several years ago.
Yeah, quite a few.
That's wild, though, man. Thanks for throwing that out there.
I think I
Hello, Randy Roy.
Nah, Randy's great. I love these guys. So yeah, no, Randy's definitely a great addition for the band.
Fuck yeah, power vocals.
First time anyone said that about you, Randy. So, you might see somebody different here tonight. Mark is not gone. Mark is not gone. We wish him all the luck. He actually has procedure coming up. A procedure. We're not going to go into it, but
they will. We will later.
Yeah. there may be something hanging out of his nether range regions this weekend. And he decided it might not be best to be bouncing around on stage. So,
is he getting tits? Tell me he's getting tits, because I want to see Mark with tits.
No, it's in his south of heaven.
Downstairs. Anyway.
Oh, he's finally getting that extension.
But
He's finally
Rick,
getting that extension he's been going for.
He's getting a penis enlargement.
For those of y'all who don't know who this fucker is right here, this is Itchy Richie from Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensation. So y'all check that out. It's pop, it's synth, it's
guarantee everybody will have a scratchy crotch after you. Yeah, right.
Is it original stuff?
Yeah.
Is it original stuff? Nice. Okay, yeah, I want to check that out.
They played around Dallas a lot. They played
Rich has come from the Fort Worth side, but me and Rich were many years ago, and we found out that Mark was having his procedure, and we did not want to make that phone call to Ricky and say, Ricky, we got to drop off. So we called Rich and said, dude, we need you. And he popped right over, and so he's going to be standing in for Mark weekend. We're not going to miss a beat. We just jammed, ran the set a couple times, and this fucker's got it down. So, but Mark will be in all our thoughts this weekend.
Nice. Yeah, I just did a follow on his band there. I found him so cool.
Rich Keller.
Yeah. Rich Keller. Itchy Richie.
Itchy Richie. I found him on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, that's me. Richie and the Burning Crotches.
But hey, we didn't want to interrupt the show.
No, you're right, man. It's a party. We're all having a good time. Let me show you how I do here. There's Itchy Richie, Rich Keller. I'll go over here and hit subscribe and then click that all so I can check out more of Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensations.
You'll probably subscribe.
I
give it a week.
I shared the hey, if you go to the Facebook post for the YouTube thing, I shared his Facebook profile in there so everybody can follow him too. So
cool.
It's in the comment thing. So everybody can get itchy.
We're just hanging out and thought we'd pop in, see what y'all were doing.
With it. No.
Ariel,
What's up, Randy? How are you?
You're not going to be there Saturday, are you?
No, I don't want to talk about it. I'm getting really sad about every time we talk that I'm not going to be there. I'll be in Temple, Texas.
You'll be
doing her volunteer work.
Doing my volunteer work for my dental society.
So are you volunteering dental work, or what are you doing?
So this time it's not volunteering dental work. This time it's meeting for our licensure. And so what we do is basically protect our license. So meeting our whole board, and we're advocating. We basically help write literature and try to get it passed to protect us so we can continue to practice. So that's the volunteer work I'm doing this weekend. But normally I do free dentistry when I volunteer.
You know, I kind of need a crown and stuff. So
Get your crown. I can take care of your gums and make your teeth look pretty.
That ship sailed a long time ago. So.
They don't look half bad from here, but yeah, I can make your gums look good.
Actually volunteer, it's not just community service.
Yeah, actually, Lou invited somebody to do some charity work at the show this Saturday. Lou, tell us about the charity work that will be done this Saturday. Who's got a special booth?
Oh, I'm doing a charity thing. Sure, yeah, give me money. I'm hungry. Gina Corbett, Bruce Corbett's widow. She's been doing this. She's done this at a few of our events now, and she's got a bunch of Bruce's collection. Because if anybody knows about Bruce, you know, if you're not familiar with Bruce, War Beast, Rigor Mortis, all that.
Rigor Mortis.
He used to collect a lot of toys and figures and stuff. Like, he's a big Batman fan, so tons of Batman. He's had a lot of horror stuff, Kiss, Star Wars, all that stuff. So she's been slowly. Aerosmith, yeah, because he was big on them. Even Beatles, I got a few Beatles things from him. And so she's been slowly kind of trying to bring some of it out to some of the venues to, you know, obviously raise money for her and offsetting all of her stuff that she's had to pay for over the time. And also so people can get their hands on it because she's like, it's all laying around and, you know, she'd rather somebody else have it. So
you just find a whole video of when the rigor mortis beat the shit out of Savvy's rock and roll. That
nah,
I was in the minor
one of those
section. That was the first time I ever seen a bar fight. Wow.
oh yeah,
Where at again?
They're hardcore.
Minor section.
Where at?
Savvy's.
At Savvy's? Trying to remember this.
Uh,
I've done a lot since then, but it's
Eric.
probably there.
Eric, where did you say it was? He didn't hear you.
Savvy's rock and roll.
Savvy's. Okay. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I was probably there. I don't know what event he's exactly talking about. I
The
experienced
night
a lot.
that rigor mortis beat the shit out of Savvy's. No, the whole bar.
Oh,
They gave
I believe it.
If you ever watched the rigor mortis documentary, they talk about
Okay, thank you.
There we
Thanks
go.
for filling us in.
Was this back when it was legal to drink and drive?
it. Yeah.
Probably.
Yes. Good old days. Hey, it
Back
had to
then,
be about
we don't drink and do anything.
86, 87.
real quick, I want to say hi to our friends at Perceive. Chris,
Yes.
Yeah,
Ari,
what's up?
what's up, Kevin?
Good to see you guys again.
Man, we're excited to share the stage with you motherfuckers again. It's gonna be awesome.
Same here, man. Same here.
Every time
Always
we do it, we've blown it up. You guys got new shit out too, don't you?
It's coming. We're about to release it. We finally have everything finished. Just got 2 more photos to finish.
We're all
we
just
have all the videos.
we're all just sitting here waiting for Chris to release on us.
But,
Are we gonna hear some of that? This are we gonna any previews? Because I know you had
New
some-
music this Saturday.
We've been playing these songs live for a minute. If you've come to our shows, you've heard these songs.
Oh,
But,
I
the
so I
record-
think I know I've heard this. There's one where Kevin's got a mean fucking growl in that backup. What's that song? I don't know him by name, but what's that one?
Century.
yeah, that one's for Centuries. We'll be we just got the
That
video for that
shit-
one.
Did you say entries?
For
Entries?
Centuries.
Oh,
Centuries.
I thought that was
Centuries.
going drastically somewhere different. Okay.
Hey, and equally excited to play with COILBACK. You know, like I said, it's been we played our first show
Yep.
New Year's Eve with those guys at Haltom Theater, and that's kind of what got us. You know, it's Lou invited us to play, and you know, it's a friend show, man. It's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Glad to meet here from now in Gibson Cemetery and the rest of the people on the show, but it's going to be a friend reunion, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a party. It'll be fun. If anybody not showing up, you're just, you know, if you're busy volunteering somewhere or something, you're just gonna miss out. But otherwise, you know, I think it'll be good.
so sad.
Oh,
And
in your
it's
face.
big
In your
enough
face.
It's a big enough space to accommodate, so it easily fits 150 people. So we want to see everybody fill the house up. Bartenders are kick ass. They can sling your drinks, and everybody can drink up. We'll all have a great time.
We'll at least get 120 in there if you're eating real good. So somewhere in there.
You're eating real good.
So they got food here?
Are we allowed to get on the swing above the bar? That's one
Ooh,
question.
I want to get on that.
Oh, I do too.
Somebody's got to like throw me
Just,
up there.
we'll talk to Carl about it. If Ariel's wanting to do it, then yeah, we'll make it happen.
There we go.
I know.
I should support my weight, right?
I mean, if it's possible, I'll ask him. Doesn't hurt to ask.
If I put on a dress, will they let me do it?
Maybe, sweetie.
I got to make some extra money somehow, man.
I'm telling you, hustle.
Times are tough.
This is a great time to plug your OnlyFans.
It's an only fan for me. I've only got one person so far, so I'm working on it.
And it's a dude.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the bad thing about dudes and OnlyFans. I just got a bunch of dudes watching over there. I'm
yeah,
like,
'cause ain't nobody else paying for it. So.
Mike's from Moonfall said Kelly might be bringing her camera, so she's going to take photos of everybody. So make sure you guys look extra pretty.
Yeah, don't whip your dick out immediately.
Save that for the last.
Hey, she was a lot of fun at the last show, so thank you. I look forward to seeing you.
Kelly and I are best friends now, and we are going to rule the world, and we're going to go on tour together. We've already decided.
I agree.
And Shade's
You gonna have your camera out, Kevin?
Yeah, I'll probably have my camera with me and snap a few shots.
Please do. It's 2024, motherfuckers. Let's have a media revolution.
What about video?
Yeah, somebody shoot some video too.
My webpage, it's Crawley Photography.
Crawley Photography?
Yes, sir. CRAWLEY Photography.
We got some of our best shots at O'Reilly's from Mr. Crowley right there. Yeah. They shot it too.
Yep.
I've pretty much done all the artwork for our albums and singles art. That's all stuff. Well, we've come up with the ideas and brought them to life with my camera.
Through the camera.
Okay,
Nice.
pretty
So,
sure I found your Facebook.
So, Kevin, is all the artwork like from your photography, or is there some like drawn stuff, or what do you got?
It's all work with my camera.
All the
Is
singles
that you?
Yep, that's
yeah,
me.
Nice.
We set a dollhouse on fire for one image and got some cool pictures. Yeah, my GQ self before I cut all my hair off.
Before the luscious locks were gone.
There's Tex.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's an album. I can't wait to hear this album. I want to hear what Sterling's been doing.
Well, Sterling and Carrie both have been working on it. It's gonna be good.
I can't wait to hear it. Oh, just a little sample I heard on Reckless sounded really thick. So.
Oh no, they're taking their time with it. It's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean you can't rush it. That's why we didn't rush.
Hey, don't y'all have a song about that dude right there? Whoa, look, back up.
That's our boy Hef in vain.
Oh Hef
with his what do we call that? The Pantene hair toss.
It's Hef. He's so cool. His eyes are red and his beard is blue. It's Hef. He's from Vain and he's come here just to blow your brain.
I love it.
Could you ever just stop that song at "He's coming to blow you" and then just stop it there?
That was definitely a thought. Absolutely.
Blow your.
Yeah, just leave it there. I think it's a better ending. You got to put some mystery in it.
You'll probably pop in a minute and be like,
oh, that's wonderful.
Oh no! He actually hosted a listening party for. So everybody that came to that listening party got to hear the new EP back in October.
Early.
Yeah, they heard it real early.
Have y'all changed anything since then? Did y'all change anything?
No, that.
Okay, nice.
No, we just finally got the video since then.
Didn't know if you were wanting to tinker with it, because I know we're bad about that. If we get to sit with it for a little longer, it's like maybe we need to change the mix just a little bit, or this one guitar part could be added, or whatever. It's hard to leave it alone sometimes.
We had our reviews whenever it came in, and we had our list of demands, if you will.
Yeah.
It was our opinion, of course, and I still wanted his opinions, but we compromised, and I think the final product's pretty awesome.
Great.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with what we come up with.
I think this EP sounds better than the last EP, which is all you can really ask for.
Yep. I still have your other one, so I'm looking forward to this one. So
that solo is so perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a moment in the studio where he just nailed this solo lick, and he looks up and goes, "Did I play that, or did that come through the speaker?" And I was looking at him, my mouth open, like, "No, that was it. You nailed it. I think that's it." We play it back, and every note is there. It's perfect. And that's
when you got to mess with. See, it'd be too hard not to want to mess with it. It's like, okay, cool. Now we're going to record it. Go ahead and try it again.
We're very lucky that the tape was rolling on that one, because I think he tried it a couple times after that, but it just like, nope, that's it.
It was the perfect run.
He wasn't. It was just all subconscious. He was just in the zone.
That happens. That does happen a lot. I've run into that where I'll play a solo, and then if you don't nail it the first time, you start overthinking it after that, and then you just screw it all to hell.
Yeah, I think that's it. It really is, and it can be that way on drum parts too, because most of it's by feel, and then you start really thinking, well, do I kick twice there? Do I? You start overthinking everything.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Recordings do that to you.
Yeah, I can play it perfect till they go, all right, we're recording this time.
Yep. This is the one that everybody's going to remember. Don't fuck up. No pressure.
I actually did really well, I think, on this time. The drum takes were mostly first takes. I only had a couple of punch-ins.
Nice.
It was a good session day.
Hey, something that's come up in our jam room, and just wondering from you guys, COILBACK, Proceed, do y'all practice or record to click?
Oh no, we just play. There's no click for us. We just jam. We don't.
No,
now in the studio, we played to a click because it makes everything easier for editing purposes. Yeah. But live, we just feel it.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that's what you're
fast.
asking. If you're asking about rehearsals, yeah, we don't rehearse to a click. But just like Chris was saying, we rehearse a couple times before we're going to studio to find our tempos and stuff to figure out what we want the click to go as. But yeah, normally we don't do it unless we're in the studio, and then we'll record a click in the studio. But otherwise, we just rehearse freehand.
You know, we've been thinking about not using click in the studio next time, just trying to see if we can.
Who's trying to push a click on you and Raid over there? Is Eric trying to push a click?
No, not for rehearsal, but for studio, we probably need to. I agree with that.
Yeah, studio, it makes life so much easier if you have it on a click. It's so much easier to deal with stuff.
Definitely so.
Yeah, Eric kind of got screwed on that. We didn't.
We didn't do it at first, but then going back when I'm doing my guitar parts, overdubbing everything, I had to go. I went, fuck, we don't have a click. When does the I could not. I was like, all right, so we got to make our own click. Like a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, finally it was like, oh, okay.
And the drummer at the time's like, I don't play the click, man. It's all feel, brother. Well,
yeah, it's tough in the studio.
How do y'all feel about playing on a click live?
I couldn't do it. I think if the drummer can lock into it, I can still lock into the drummer. So if the drummer's willing, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do if you got a click, because you can start syncing stuff up. You can do a lot with production then. But
yeah,
I wouldn't want to have a pre-recorded click and have all that set up, because the problem is, what I like about live is it's a little chaotic, it's a little uncontrolled, and it's a little different every time you do it. When you're on a click, it's mechanical, because if you miss a part, you're gonna have to get right back to it. You can't just we're just gonna run this line a little longer or whatever. So I prefer no click live and just try to do everything live, including the production. But I do see the value in it, but it's not for me.
Yeah. It's one more thing to go wrong in a live performance.
Yep. Oh yeah, and there's plenty in these venues here. You barely get a sound check, so the last thing you need is something else you got to work out.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me, is anybody here a proponent of tipping the sound guy to make you sound better?
I didn't know that was a thing.
I tip the sound guy just does a decent job. He does a good job.
I didn't either. I didn't realize you're supposed to tip the door girl to book you again, but I found out that was happening at a now closed venue. So
yeah, that sounds like unethical practices.
At least now you know why they're closed.
Oh wait, so you guys tip them with money? You don't just blow them beforehand? Oh shit! I'm doing this all wrong.
It depends on how big they are.
I just tell them not to eat yellow snow. That's a good tip.
Like girthy wise or like reputation wise? You're saying big girthy wise or reputation wise?
I'm just thinking about how many stretch marks I can allow on my face.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely tough. Like, you try to sing as somebody's been scraping your throat beforehand. So, I mean, you do what you can to make it work. But if I knew money was an option, Jesus. I would have been doing that.
All right.
I'm not
Speaking
trying to
of
play
girls,
connected herpes.
welcome to the show, Jim Wright of Gibson Cemetery.
We bring up blowjobs at Jim Ships right in here.
Hey, the blowjobs are for me. It's better to receive. Okay, I've got an hourly rehearsal happening right now, so if these guys are slamming and shit, I'll mute my mic. But yeah, I'm at the studio.
Nice. You recording it or are they just practicing?
I recorded Saturday. I'm recording a country band tomorrow. But the punk band I recorded Saturday, they're called Wrecked. Recked.
Okay.
I'm liking the stuff I'm mixing with them.
I think
they're from out of town. They're getting ready for a gig.
Didn't you post a picture with them like a few days ago or something like that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw them. I was wondering who they were. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, bass player's like 21, female bass player. Kind of a punk band, but I mean, the guy was playing through two Marshalls, so I had an MD421 and an SM57, and those are mixed together. And that was his left side. Then he did the same thing on the right side. Guitars sound fat and chunky, dude.
Nice.
Cool.
I like it.
Hey, we're playing a gig Saturday, right?
I heard.
Yeah.
That one. Yes, I'm gonna try to be there.
Thank you for being here tonight, Jim. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you, Ricky, man. It's always a pleasure. Gibson Cemetery. We're the dudes with little bones. We go on at midnight. Obviously, come see all the bands, but stay up past your fucking bedtime and see Gibson Cemetery. 30 years of DFW metal.
That's right.
What could be wrong with that? Woo.
Yeah.
So are you playing Eruption? I saw your video on your profile. Are you going to play Eruption on Saturday?
I call that Eddie Van Halen's Erection. It's kind of Eruption-ish. You know, I just want to have like a little intro because we always go into Ain't Talking About Love.
Oh, nice.
And you know, man, my wife said it best because she was like, you know, I was listening to the greatest hits of Van Halen, and I'd always forward past the Sammy stuff. And she goes, I realized Sammy Hagar, all of his songs are love songs. But you know, David Lee Roth, he ain't talking about love.
He ain't talking about love.
My wife fucking nailed it, dude. Gotta love
Somebody
it.
already told me it's like, you know, if you want to describe the two vocalists, Sammy will love you, but Dave will fuck you.
Depends on what you're into, man.
I like Sammy.
I like them both.
I'm
They're just
into
two
the
different
fucking.
bands to me. I love both of them because Eddie's in both, so I love them both. But yeah, definitely they're two different bands in my opinion. It's not the same band. So
Speaking of not the same band, but still worthy, either of you enjoy Van Halen 3?
let me
Did
put it this
anybody?
way. I
don't.
think if it was produced better, I think it would have been all right, except for that one Eddie tried to sing on because he can't sing. But the live show was actually really good because Sharon can nail Hagar and Roth.
Yeah.
And so I saw it when they went on tour, and that was the only time you would have heard all those songs in one set by Van Halen.
Yeah.
And he was impressive live. The album, definitely not their strongest. There's a couple good songs on it. Eddie's playing's decent on some of it, but the production is just trash on it. It needs to be completely remixed and remastered.
Wouldn't that be weird that
You listen to it.
the recording studio, the production's trash?
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't like Van Halen 3. I couldn't put my finger on it, and I haven't listened to it in decades. But I just knew I didn't like it. I can't really explain why I didn't like it.
Listen to it and you'll hear it. It's super thin.
I still can't help from listening to it, though. Sometimes it's got like Rush aspects to it. It's got like Zeppelin elements. It's got for Eddie Van Halen. Like I'm like you guys. Eddie Van Halen's my favorite guitar player of all time, and so I'm telling you, I listen to it just because it's Eddie and it's like a different thing that he's doing, and it doesn't suck. It's fucking.
Oh
good.
no, like the Without You song, it sounds like an extreme song, but the Eddie's playing on it's amazing. Josephina's a really good song. It's really well written. It just doesn't sound like a Van Halen song.
Okay,
It's-
I love this Ronan Extreme.
So this is a very unpopular opinion, but I really think that for Van Halen 3, they should have brought in Nuno and Gary.
Yeah, if only Sharon and Nuno had worked together on something.
Sorry.
If they would have put Sharon and Nuno on something together, they might have had a band or something. I don't know. It's worth a shot.
Sharon and Nuno might have worked out.
They might have had a future somehow. I don't know.
I did hear Alex Van Halen is selling off drums.
Who's
Oh yeah, Alex selling all this stuff.
Yeah, Alex is selling his drums.
Yeah, he already sold it all. I think the auction already happened. I believe.
Yeah. So it's kind of like it's kind of he's done. There won't be no tribute or nothing like that.
Well, I mean, ultimately, it's not like he couldn't afford to go get another set if something came up. But yeah, I don't think any of them get along long enough to actually do it.
I don't know.
Wolfgang's already kind of said that he thinks that ship has sailed. That there's just no way they're going to be able to coordinate that. Yep, we're losing everybody.
Oh.
I think it's just perceived, guys. I think it's your connection.
Wonder if our little wire.
We're having trouble perceiving perceived right now. Our
Yikes.
perception is off
I love
of
the
perceived.
background though. That looks good, ass.
Oh no, I'm digging the background. I like it.
We gotta go, guys. We'll see you Saturday night.
See you Saturday.
All right,
Peace
see you,
out,
man.
For raiding the blow your brains out.
Thanks for having us.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's gonna be great seeing Raid Saturday, man. I am really fucking excited about that.
They've come a long way, man. It's like the old COILBACK drummer actually was their first drummer, and he drafted me in and asked if I wanted to come do vocals with him. And we did it for a little bit, and I just couldn't make it work with the schedule. So I ended up bowing out on it, and then he ended up leaving not too long after that. But they got Randy in, and I mean, he's solid with them, so they sound great.
Yeah, man. I like them a lot. And I know Randy. Randy helped me work on Skull Press number 5 way back in the day, 25 years ago. So
nice.
Yeah, to see him put together the band. Yeah, dude. Like Randy Roy helped me.
Holy shit. We're old.
Yeah, all of us are old. I mean, Jim used to run sound for COILBACK over at Monte Carlo, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Around 2003.
Dude, I played Monte Carlos back when I was in Coincide.
Yeah, now Jim runs sound over there, and I even have a recording from a New Year's show we did that he recorded us playing "Hate Me" there. I meant to put it on our YouTube. I thought I had. I got to go find it again. But yeah,
I've
we
also
go way back.
produced Ricky Warden as well, I believe. So on his most recent releases with Hard Rock Candy Girl, and there was another one.
Kayla Kent is Hard Candy Girl. Kayla Kent on lead guitar. And then Rick Perry also donated a lead guitar. To tell you the truth.
And you had a rhythm section from hell, dude. Best rhythm section money could buy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man. The rhythm section, Richard was amazing. And then Grego, everybody knows Grego from Waja.
Yep.
And so, yeah, man. I mean, the songs are kick ass. They speak for themselves. You can hear it on this YouTube channel. Thanks for bringing it up, Jim. Of course, we couldn't have done it without you at Avalon Recording.
I'm here to serve, man.
Goddamn right.
That's where COILBACK and Love Sick Drug rehearses too, right over there in Avalon. So,
well, on that report, I mean, everybody did. I don't want to say it like this, like you have to do what I tell you to do, but you should listen to the recommendations of your engineer. Is that a reasonable thing to say?
Yeah.
Without being a dick. They totally did that, and I love how it came out, man. So very strong argument for that kind of behavior.
Worked out to perfection, actually, because Richard's bass lines were like perfect. They brought a whole different aspect to the songs that made them more, like punk rock metal.
He is the shit, and you'll be seeing him Saturday night.
There you go. Can't wait. Mr. Gish, it's going to be an honor.
Hell yeah, dude. I've got fucking Dream Theater behind me. I don't even know who these guys are, but they're from out of town, and they're getting ready for a gig, so.
Nice. So what happened to your drummer situation? I'm assuming you got one.
A bizarre gardening accident. You don't get to join the band unless you get that reference.
Oh, yeah.
We auditioned 5 drummers that weekend.
Oh, man.
So that was tough. And the guy that we went with, there was a guy that was just blew everyone away. That was just amazing. But he's fixing it. I know he's going to get picked up by a touring band. He's done like Petty and a bunch of like major label shit. I was like, dude, we're going to work this guy in, play a gig, and then he's going to go somewhere else in a month.
Yeah.
But we had another guy that played drums kick ass. They all kicked ass on the actual playing.
Yeah.
The guy we went with, he just felt like one of us.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, his name's Scott Darkendorf. You'll see him on like all my posts and stuff now.
Okay.
We worked out with him last weekend, and I feel good about this gig now, man. I'm very
Kick ass.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I was kind of worried there. I was like, oh no, we're gonna lose Jim.
I was a little worried too, man. But we can't do anything unless we're fucking sliding in at the last minute sideways, man.
Oh yeah.
So it just wouldn't be a Gibson Cemetery thing if it wasn't just bad shit crazy and something you had to throw together under pressure. So
I can understand that completely.
I think we did. Also, I don't know if you guys know Thomas Moore. He's a badass photographer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a reasonably good photographer, but I can't fucking shoot myself.
Yeah.
We got Thomas Moore coming out.
Cool.
Oh, Thomas is gonna be there. Yay.
So
Cool.
I mean, just make sure there's lots of titties for him to shoot. That's me saying that, not him.
Oh no.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Let's have a good visual experience for him. I think it'll work out well for all of us.
Oh, you know, I'll bring Thomas some visuals. So. We'll get a rise out of his kill there a little
I
bit.
haven't seen him in years, like everyone else. That's part of why I'm doing these shows. When I get to see all the bands that I want to see at the venue that I like in Arlington, and it's easy for my friends to come out. So everybody come out. We're gonna have a kick-ass time this Saturday.
Rick's doing it for the bands and titties.
Yeah, thank you to all the titties. No, really. Thank you to all the bands for playing. All of those too.
Jim Nipple.
Yeah, thank you for playing that game too. But yeah, thank you to all the bands for playing. Super appreciate it.
Well, it's going to be a blast, man. It's going to be fun.
The history when that place used to be Texas Billiards. Because when Gibson Cemetery was playing back in the 90s, I was on a lot of drugs at the time, but I do remember we were a Mongo's band. We played at Mongo's all the time.
Yeah.
Mongo's and On the Rocks back in the 90s. And then the Hardpart shows up, and somehow him and Mongo work out. He walks into Mongo's and talks to all the main Mongo's bands. Says, hey, you're going to come play Texas Billiards? Like, well, I don't know, dude. Are we fucking over Mongo doing that? But it's almost like it was arranged. And so next thing you know, we're playing Texas Billiards. It was a great venue. And we were playing there as Hungry Musician, Diamond Gems. A lot of good memories at Texas Billiards, man, or Diamond Gems.
Yeah.
Hungry Musician is the other name?
Back when Livewire was happening, we played there at the Hungry Musician when we were Livewire. This would have been right around the Monte Carlos era, like 2006 or so.
Yeah.
It only lasted like a year or so, but Diamond Gems has been around a long time now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been that for a while now.
I just couldn't remember that Hungry Musician name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think our Arlington stops back in the day were usually either Division 1 or Dream World. That's usually where we hit Arlington 90% of the time.
I drove to Wasp to Dream World. One of the coolest things I ever did in my career.
What'd you do, Dream World?
I booked Wasp into the venue. I was only for a couple of months, but the only reason I took that job was the fact that I had a booking agent that had access to Wasp and Lizzie Borden. And I had an investor that had money. So I put the venue and Wasp and the investor all together.
Yeah.
I booked my buddy's lift to open for them. And so
I had no idea they played Dream World.
Say again?
I said I had no idea they played Dream World. That's insane.
I've got the poster of it in my office. My old office, not the wrong one. So when we did all that, so here's the thing: by the numbers, the investor that put up the money, he didn't do any radio support. He didn't do any real promoting. And so by my math, they needed 600 people in there to pay everyone and break even.
Okay.
They got about 300 people. So it was a kick-ass show. And they were calling me asking for my money. I was like, you can fuck off, dude. Because me and the sound guy took our money up front. And I told the sound guys, like, do not turn on the PA until you've been paid. Because if something stupid happens after the show happens, it's going to be a bunch of people spouting bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be no money. Because Wasp, they're going to get paid, right?
Oh, yeah.
Lizzie Borden's going to get paid.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hate to say it this way, but Jim Wright's going to get paid. I've been doing this shit too long to not have trust issues. So.
Oh no! If you work in production, you learn, because I used to do pyro for even big shows, and we were always like, we don't even turn on the box till the checks like in our hands. So usually we took cash. We didn't even trust checks after a while because some of them would be bad too.
Yep.
So it's like, nothing gets turned on till we get fully paid.
And everybody's like, "Oh, come on, man, be cool, dude. Come on, Luke.
Be cool, dude. Money. Let's talk about it."
Yeah, cool. Don't pay the rent.
Work for free, dude. Be cool.
Yeah.
We should all work for free because we're like communists or something.
Yeah, I mean, exposure pays for everything. So,
dude, I would love it if I could expose myself, but I don't want to get kicked out of the club.
Well, they do make sites for that now. We were actually bringing that up earlier. So, I mean, if you do want to get paid from exposure, you could probably sign up for some stuff.
Onlyfeet.com.
You know, I'm actually I'm kind of curious. COILBACK and Perceived, y'all announce yourselves as like Dallas bands. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
What is the opinion of Dallas about Arlington and the mid cities and our music scene? You can be honest.
I mean, I figure DFW is kind of like a whole when it comes to the scene itself. Just kind of more, we're located on this side of town versus that side of town. To me, Arlington's the spot to play. It's right in the middle, right? I mean,
yeah.
Because I know driving
right
for me,
baby.
I mean, it's an hour drive over there and an hour drive back, you know, after the show, after midnight. So that's why we liked O'Reilly so much. It's literally down the street from us, and we can go see all our bands, support our friends, and not waste all of our gas money.
Exactly.
We loved O'Reilly's when I was in Livewire. It was great.
Yeah, with me, it's like there is a Dallas and a Fort Worth. There's not as much of an Arlington scene as there used to be, like we talked about back in the day when there was Division I and Texas Billiards and all that stuff.
Oh, there will be this weekend, Saturday, June 22nd. Arlington is happening.
I'm finding that Fort Worth and Arlington seem to come in a little heavier. They kind of like the heavier stuff. They kind of like they're more metal, definitely. Where like Dallas is a little more rock and definitely a lot more tribute. But I mean, it's like Chris was saying though. DFW is kind of as a whole. We don't really distinguish. We don't go, oh, we got an Arlington crowd and a Fort Worth crowd. Our people kind of just travel wherever we go these days because there's so few venues anyway. So.
And we are such a rock band in the middle of. I mean, half my bands are thrash bands. You know, man, we got shit like Prophecy and Bloodstained Carpet and all those dudes. I mean, lots of thrash bands. Hey, these guys are loading out. But I'm gonna see if I can tell me what their band is and. All right.
Welcome to the show, everyone. The band.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Hello, Shade.
Yeah, I got my drummer here.
Hey, Ethan. How are you, dude?
Hi, drummer.
How are your drumsticks?
Welcome, everybody.
Good, I'm doing good. The drumsticks are good.
Now I've seen y'all.
He has a pair of magic drumsticks. I remember that about you.
You do.
I do.
Oh man.
Is that code for something, or is that just literally drumsticks?
I think it's
What?
Hey,
guys, sorry to interrupt.
No, we're not ordering pizza.
I was gonna ask for the bands that have played live multiple times. What is your feeling about somebody that actually goes to the show and talks smack about your band directly to your face, as opposed to somebody that just leaves a rude comment on Instagram or Facebook? Do you lend more credence to one over the other?
I gotta say it to our face.
I respect anybody because I mean I know we're not for everybody. Somebody comes up and goes, "Dude, your band kind of sucks." I'm like, "Okay, well, it's your opinion, cool." You know, I can respect somebody to your face. It's the backhanded crap that to me is just cowards. Go in there being a freaking internet warrior over there trying to mouth off. It's like if you got something to say it to me. I can take it.
People can lie on the internet too, so
exactly.
They can say whatever they want. You know,
half the people aren't even there, and they're like, "Oh, they suck live." It's like you weren't even there, dude.
Yeah.
Or it's just talk shit. Just talk shit zone on the internet.
Yep. I mean, I'm not saying we don't suck live, but I'm just saying, it's one of those you're going to say on the internet. At least come out and see us so you can see that we suck live. Jesus.
Right.
If you want to fight me, come to the show. Saturday, June 22nd. I'll be there. By the way, guys, we got that game is Lightworker. They're playing the Haltom tomorrow night, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah, tomorrow night at the Haltom. They sounded killer in here. They sounded kind of like Dream Theater, but with some heavier stuff.
What's their name again?
Lightworker.
Lightworker.
Where are they from?
Okay. Nice. Where are they from?
No idea.
Thanks for joining us tonight, Jim. We'll see you Saturday, brother.
I'm sorry, what?
I said you didn't ask them where they're from. You didn't ask them where they're from?
Do it.
Oh, my Lanta. Do you know where they're from?
I guess we're about to find out.
Okay.
Yeah. But I feel like Wayne at the beginning of Wayne's World 2, where they were speaking into the clown face, and I'd like to Ox and repeat it, and then I'd like with it inging.
Where are they from, Jim?
San Francisco. I didn't want to interrupt.
San Francisco.
Yes,
Wow.
sir.
They're doing a tour, I'm guessing, then, huh?
Sounds like it.
Either that or it's going to be one long drive for a Haltom.
Yeah.
That one show.
Yeah, they just really wanted to play Haltom, man.
It's a nice
Heard a
thing.
lot about it.
Yeah.
That's right. It's become nationally known. It's going to be the Whiskey at Go-Go at Dallas.
Fine.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
Hey guys, I'm going to start wrapping it up here at the studio. We're clearing everything out, but
all right, man.
Thank you for letting me be on the show, everyone. Thank you, Ricky. Good to see you
welcome.
guys,
Good to
Blue,
see you.
and everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
I'll see you cats Saturday, okay?
Yeah, man. See you Saturday.
All right, thank y'all. Bye-bye.
See you, man.
See ya. Oh, now we're on the big screen.
Uh-oh.
It's the Magic Drumstick guy.
For
Hi,
sure.
Magic Drumstick guy.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, Ethan Shaved, what's going on? Y'all ready for this Saturday?
Oh yeah, just
Yes,
had a
sir.
rehearsal tonight, so
Yeah.
Another one Friday, and then we should be pretty locked in for the
Mhm.
show.
Here for now is a well-rehearsed band. It shows in
Oh,
their
yeah.
performance.
we try.
Try our best.
That's maybe what we should do more of. Rehearsals. Gotta try that.
Yeah,
That sounds like a
rehearsing.
plan. I like that idea.
Jam sessions.
I think it's fine.
We're actually going to go to the trouble of making a set list, so I think that's a start. So we might know what we're playing Saturday, maybe. I make no promises.
Give
There will
everybody
be
on
one
stage.
cover in the set. I know we're doing one cover song in the set. That I know. Otherwise, yeah, I'm making it up as I go along. Y'all ever do any covers, Perceived, Chris?
Good question.
We actually,
I know
it's
the
funny.
answer.
We had one planned for this show that we were going to do.
Uh-huh.
Not sure if we're going to do it yet or not. I still
We'll
want to do
see.
it.
We'll
So
see. We might pull one out of the hat.
we've done 3 covers before at 3
Which
different
one?
shows. This would be the 4th.
What
We've done
was the 3?
Dust. We've done what was the 7th song? Angel Sun, Nirvana, Something in the Way, and Silverchair Abuse Me.
Ooh,
And
that's a nice
the one we're
selection. man.
doing, the one we might do Saturday it will be a surprise if we do it.
Ah, doing some Taylor Swift. Okay, gotcha.
Very cool.
You gonna do some
We-
Tay-Tay?
I don't know. Covers are fun. They're fun to play sometimes, but I mean, everyone else is covering everyone else. I kind of this is our chance to show what
Have you ever
we've been
covered
working
your
on.
own?
No,
Yeah, we'll be covering.
I get it.
See,
Yeah.
covering all the
We,
perceived songs.
We've
We're
always
stealing their
kept,
stuff.
try to keep one in the set every once in a while. It goes back way back. We started at the Rock with Louis, and Louis was always very much telling you how it is. And it's like he goes, nobody wants to hear your damn originals. Throw some covers in the set. I'm like, okay. So we always back then used to put 2 in there, but I found that if you put them earlier in the set, when you get that glazed over look from the crowd, it kind of snaps them back to attention. If you don't suck at it, if you suck at it, then that's different, which, we can do. But it's one of those that it kind of gives them some familiarity. And then if you nail it, they're kind of like, okay, that wasn't bad. Let's see what they got. But everybody that leaves them at the end, it's cool and all, but unless you're known for that cover, you got their attention and now you're not going to do anything with it because you're out.
Yeah.
So I always try to throw it kind of early. I think ours is going to be like mid-set-ish, somewhere in there. I don't know. We did it at the last show.
I think that's
Seemed
where
to
we
be
usually
okay.
put ours.
Hey, it's a bar. People are drinking.
Dude, I
Yeah,
remember
they're
when we were coming up, like everybody would do like a random like Deftones cover from, like 2 or 3 albums ago. But these days, does anybody cover, like Parkway Drive or Bullet for My Valentine?
I know they have those emo nights, and I think some of those bands might hit those every once in a while, but I don't think that's really kind of our jam with our stuff. So I think everybody just look at us kind of like, what the hell are you playing? I don't know if our crowd's really the ones listening to that. Like, I don't think we could whip out My Chemical Romance and everybody go, yeah, I know what that is, so.
Do y'all think
I
that
listen to
emo
everything.
ruined rock?
No.
No way.
I don't know if it ruined rock. I mean, rock's still rock. It definitely has a different crowd, and I've noticed that a lot of people that kind of were popish tended to like it a little bit more, and then started dressing in more black a little bit. But it was one of those. It's got its own thing, like anything else. I mean, it's kind of one of those things that everything's kind of spurred off these days. You got people that listen to nothing but death metal, but some people only listen to nothing but Taylor Swift. So it just there's a little bit for everybody. I try to listen to everything because as a songwriter, I don't want to start getting stale and having everything sound the same. So I try to get influences from everything.
Well, and now that everyone listens to their music online, we're not just competing with what's coming out on the radio today. We're competing with everything that's ever been created ever.
This is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get
and the fact that it can be made a lot easier. When I was a kid, you literally had to go down to the store and buy a record for $5,
Go get you a single or an album, and that's the only way you got it.
Yeah, a Queen records, or even Motorhead, all the way up to CDs. Didn't probably Defenders of Faith came out on record before CDs. After that, Painkiller probably came out on CD. So yeah.
What pisses me off is who knew that everything from our generation was going to be worth freaking money. Because back then it was always like you just updated your stuff. I was like, okay, nobody's listening to records anymore. We're going to cassettes. Okay, nobody's listening to cassettes anymore. And you couldn't give that crap away. Now, stuff that I had back then that I just sold off at half price or something for like $2 is worth like $200. I'm like, son of a bitch. So yeah, this whole retro thing, it's interesting, but it's annoying because it's like I had all that crap.
Yeah. I had all of it plus some, and to me, I don't really have an excuse. I never had a place to store my things. So as much as I collected, I never was really a collector because I enjoy living life instead of collecting.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I wish I would have had a place to stash it all and come back to it 10, 20 years later.
Oh yeah, hindsight, man. If I would have known, I'd probably be paying rent with just all of my collections because Jesus, I had some stuff. But what they were saying earlier, to me, the internet leveled the playing field, but also it's a stiffer competition. Like Kevin was saying, you can get your music out easier, but at the same time, you are competing against everything now. So it's good and bad. You don't have to go get a record. You don't got to go get signed, but at the same time, oh my. Getting distracted.
I'm curious. How does Perceive deal with criticism?
Constructively.
Constructively. And depending on who the criticism comes from, it means a lot as well.
Everybody has an opinion. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. It's not going to change how I write or play my music. That's just who I am. How you feel about it is how you feel about it, and I'll accept it as what that is. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, if you got haters, you're doing something right. We don't have any haters.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt more? Does it hurt more from somebody that you know as opposed to somebody that you don't know, or does it not matter either way?
I don't care what they think. I mean, I've had best friends that say, "Oh, I don't." When I first started, I had my friends tell me that drumming, singing will never work. It'll never work. And this is back in 1999, 97. Yeah. And they told me it wouldn't work. And when we hit the clubs, it went crazy.
Shade, this guy's a drummer and the lead singer.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah.
Everybody's always going, who's singing? Where's the singer? They got to stand up. And half the time they wouldn't sit back down. They would watch the whole show standing. Times are different now, though. It is not the same crowd it was 10 years ago.
Okay, again, because everything's on your phone.
Yeah.
Everyone wants, their attention span isn't long enough.
And nobody wants to leave their house. You don't have to. You'd rather just be on your phone. Live music is just for certain people, man. The kids ain't going out to see rock bands.
Yeah.
There's nothing I know.
Nah, it's definitely a more unique crowd now, where it used to be that was kind of where the party was. Now it's definitely one of those that some of them would rather just watch it on YouTube after the fact.
Thank you, Arkansas.
It's so weird. So but that's the thing is that's what people are missing. It's, there's a different energy when you're actually in the room when it's happening versus just watching it pre-recorded later. And I think a lot of them, if they had bothered to come out, but everybody's so damn antisocial now that it's tough. It's one of those, and it's a big ask, especially like Deep Ellum. It's a big ask sometimes to go, hey, pay this much for parking, pay this much for the door, and then you got gas to come over there and stuff. And not everybody's rolling in it like they used to be. So it's kind of nice that this show is going to be free. It kind of takes away one of the excuses, at least. There's free parking, free door. So
Yes. Let me
unless
ask,
you're
has anybody ever criticized your band but actually gave good criticism? Like, hey, that tone and that guitar is shit. If you plugged in through this particular thing, you would sound way better.
I just always think back to the first internet comment we got when someone was reviewing our music video, and their comment was too much melody.
Too much melody. That's what that was how they dissed our music, was too much melody.
Damn you for singing.
Not enough Crybaby Wall.
I was so confused.
How dare you try to entertain these people, like, at all? Jesus.
I don't want to hear music. Give me growls. I want to hear bear noise. Squeals, yeah. Farm animals.
You have singles in your
Hell no.
How does
man? That's so 1990s.
How does Here for Now deal with criticism from online fans?
From online, honestly, I don't
Have you
think
ever received any?
I don't think we've received any comments
We're
from
just that
online
good.
fans.
No,
yeah.
I don't think there's.
How you deal with the overwhelming amounts of positive response from your fans?
We just try to take it graciously and be humble still. I'm just kidding.
Small.
Yeah.
Write a song about them.
Yeah.
Burn them down.
Tough not to be able to return all those emails and messages.
I feel like the criticism definitely depends on who it's coming from. If it's coming from like my mama, then it's like, okay, yes, ma'am.
Something's got to be done.
So is your mom involved in the songwriting process, I guess, is the next question.
Well, she is not involved in the songwriting process. She did write the lead line for one of our songs, Younger. But
Nice. Does she play? Does she actually play something?
guitar? Yeah.
She does.
Oh, that's badass.
She has her own band and everything, so they do like cover shows and stuff.
That is kick-ass. That's good to have that input, though, like somebody that actually knows what they're talking about.
That's really nice.
Because, you get the random yahoos that don't even know how to play, and they're like, oh, you need to go plug into a Marshall with a Fender, and it's like, you have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
Jade, will your mom be there Saturday?
Yeah, I believe so.
Kick ass. You'll be able to meet her, Lou. She's super cool.
Yeah,
Very cool. Nice. So I could actually yell at her and go, this is for your mom, and I'm not even insulting her. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's very supportive of the band, and I believe that can be a big difference maker sometimes.
Oh, totally. Yeah, my mom was very much the opposite. Just like, why don't you go get a real job, you damn hippie? So it's one of those. That's cool that you actually got some support on that.
Yeah, it's really nice. His parents are like that too. They're great. They're super supportive.
Very
So.
involved. Cool. I think it's nice too because her mom's you have a direct connection with the band members, so it's like when something goes wrong, it's kind of that mama instinct to make it right.
My mom, she manages us, so she's the one. She contacts the venues for us and everything. Yeah. So
that's cool.
That's very good to have. It's because it can definitely be a pain in the ass.
She's the one that I talk to mostly.
Yeah,
cool.
It just kills creativity for me having to
She sets it all up.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm usually the guy running the bands that I'm in, so I get it. I would love to have somebody go, oh no, here, you take care of it, so I can actually just focus on playing. So.
No joke.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Supportive parents. It can be the difference maker in a real musician's life.
Oh, definitely.
And as you'll see on Saturday, you're looking at two real musicians, and they're, like I said, very well practiced. So, man, the performance level is top notch.
That is very cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them, man. I like that song that y'all released. I had the video with the walking around.
Yeah, that one was fun. It was fun to film.
Now, did you film that? Did you have to outsource that, or is like the family did? Are they able to film all the stuff too?
My brother-in-law is like a video AV type guy, so he does audio and
you got all the hookups.
My sister edits everything. She's been like a video editor for years and stuff for all different little things. So yeah, my whole family's in that industry, so it works. So is his.
Actually,
too.
yeah, her brother-in-law, the one who filmed the video, works at my parents' AV company. So
hey, it's all about who you know. So that works. Yeah, no, it's nice to have all that in house. It definitely makes it way simpler.
Oh yeah, way cheaper too. All we had to buy was like the tripod.
That's nice.
Yeah, we used my iPhone to film it, and that was all. So.
Oh yeah, there's so much stuff you can film with phones these days. It cracks me up because I work on movies, and people don't even realize how much we've actually filmed on our phones. Wow. Because you can get so much done on there that it syncs right in with everything else, and you wouldn't even know that's a phone versus a regular camera. It's really cool that you can do that stuff now.
Yeah, I agree. Everybody has the power in their hands to make even a music video.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
May not be as exciting or whatever as some of the others, but at least you're going to have good video quality and good audio quality if you need it.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely ways to get it out there. I mean,
it's 2024, people, get it out there.
Yep, it's very, very video rich these days. It's if you don't have visuals, some people won't even bother listening to it. So you got to throw something out there.
You're not wrong.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of video,
y'all, I think we got to get out of here, man. We got to get on up out of here.
Received. Thank you very much for being our special guest this evening.
Yes,
Thank you
very much.
We're seeing everybody Saturday, man. Y'all come out, free show.
We're gonna be rocking balls.
It's gonna be a
yeah, man.
fantastic
Speaking
show.
of free
Thank you very
show,
much,
I
gentlemen.
find it's a good time to segue.
All night long
Into
this
the concert.
Saturday night, coming up at Diamond Gems Saloon right here, Saturday, June 22nd. Diamond Gems Saloon. It's a free show, everybody. All you got to do is drink.
Show up.
No, you can show up. That's all you got to do is rock hard.
That's
And
right.
we will, because all these bands are good.
And there's also COILBACK.
all the bands are good. Iron Maiden, they're playing the record Paranoid. This show starts at 6 o'clock. By the way, for anybody listening and paying attention, the show starts at 6. So Iron Maiden starts at 6, and they're playing the Paranoid record in its entirety.
Nice. So is Doors at 6 too, or is it Doors at 5?
Doors at 5, but really the club's open in the afternoon, so you can get there as early as you want to set up.
There we go. Cool.
Yeah. So the club's open, doors 5 if you want to say that, but first band goes on at 6, and that band is Iron Maiden. And then Here for Now is after that, followed by Raid, and then Perceived and COILBACK, or COILBACK and Perceived. I forget how I have it. I have to look at it.
It's Perceived and COILBACK.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And then followed by, we're very fortunate, I think, to have Gibson Cemetery playing the late night slot.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, Jim will be fun.
Yeah.
Jim is always fun, but I
Right.
actually like the band. Like Gibson Cemetery is a good band. And Jim, when he gets to jamming his leads, man, he's like anyone else. You get out there and rock out with him, and he'll rock out harder back with you.
Oh yeah. Nah, Jim's great.
I know the way that he moves those two fingers. You'd think that he's had experience moving those two fingers.
Well,
What a lucky lady.
I'm not going to make any comment, but it's hard to sit down right now. That's all I'm saying.
Kill
Yeah.
All right, so here's a flyer that Perceived put together. I at least have to show that real quick.
I like it.
And here's the most updated flyer that COILBACK put together. Thank you very much, Lou, for putting all that together.
Of course, man.
It helps a lot. So everybody go choose your favorite flyers and share them. Okay, we got the Havoc coming up at Haltom Theater. 2 stages. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Quite a few bands, and there's actually some that we should be familiar with, like Rivet Head, Skybus.
I think there's a Creeper band.
Creeper.
That I've heard of.
Is it our Creeper?
Yeah, this is the show that took Creeper off of our show, which is
I get it.
Kick-ass the way it worked out because we have Perceived.
Yeah, no, it still worked out. Metonic, those guys are great. They just recorded some stuff too. Metonic was at Session Works last week, I think, or a few days ago, actually. So,
yeah.
Cool.
And then, Rivet Head's great. I've known them for years. Known Steve all the way back from the Squeegee days, so go way back with them too.
Otherwise Dead is we played with them. They're a really great band, so if y'all aren't following them or listening, you should listen. They're really good.
Otherwise Dead's on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I don't know if y'all heard about this, but apparently there is a UK Creeper band, and I guess they just played the Reading Festival. So I'm thinking maybe our Creeper should think about a different name. Just throwing that out there.
Oh no, Texas battling it out with them. He's like they were first, so he's doing everything he can to just like basically make their life hell, so they'll change their name.
That's funny.
Maybe they can change it to Creepers.
I mean, it's Tex. Are you surprised?
Creeping. Creepy.
Yes, they're creeping along. From the Grave. Oh, we played with From the Grave. They're a good band too.
Oh,
we played with them at Big Rob's a while back.
Well, this one's coming up at Haltom Theater on June 30th. That should be next weekend, not this one.
Yep.
Lots of good bands. Resurrection Complex. We can actually read the
Speaking of
names.
June 30th, I don't know if you guys saw this yet, but Wolf and Aaron, so Wolf from Within Chaos and Aaron from Vivid and Vulgar, they're doing that cooking show, and Wolf just posted that if you want to be an extra, because they're going to be filming the intro at the Haltom, they're going to be doing it on Sunday the 30th at 11.
I've seen that.
Yeah, so if you guys want to be an extra on there for the opening of the show, I know the guy filming it because I actually did a movie with him, so it's going to look good.
Yeah. I noticed he was talking about that. So cool. Where do I find out? Just go to his page?
Yeah, he posted it. I shared it too, so you can hit up my page or Wolf's page and see it there. But yeah, June 30th at 11, they're going to film the intro there, and James Randall's going to film it. And like I said, he's a good director. I've done a movie with him, so he knows what he's doing. So that show's going to look slick. It's going to look good.
Nice.
And Aaron and Wolf are entertaining as hell anyway. So
it's worth it.
Got the image here.
Either Iadola's playing a lot, or that's some special thing I don't know about.
That's, I think, their tour schedule.
Ah, I gotcha. Bruce, it's Bruce. Bruce and a beer. And Ramos. Swarm.
This one is either coming up this weekend, or it was last weekend.
Yeah, it was the same day as the Burma Fest.
Yeah, I think that was the one they played already.
Yeah. But it was a great show. I wonder how the Argonaut did and if they're going to be welcome back at Reno's.
Did they do a thing?
They always do a thing, and I love it.
Beyond Destiny. I've heard of them.
Beyond Destiny, yes.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Dormant Hearts, Mystery Light Switch, Love Letter, Dead Mountain Talk at Adair Saloon, Deep Elm, Texas.
Friday. There it is.
Yeah.
So if you want to be famous, there you go. You can be in the intro. They're not cooking anything. They're just going to film the intro, but you'll be the studio audience, basically.
I'd like food. Very food motivated.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that you could probably buy food afterwards, but I don't think they're going to be specifically cooking fish. I told Aaron to bring some of his seasoning when I want to try some of that. So maybe Aaron will bring some of his stuff and you at least get some seasoning from him.
That'd be nice.
I gave him some of the Lovesick Drug hot sauce, so we'll see if they ever incorporate that. I told Aaron he can use some of that hot sauce to see how he likes it.
Ooh, challenge. This one's ours coming up
All right,
July.
well, this is the only other really important show coming up other
You're
than
not wrong.
our Blow Your Brains Out show, and that's Ariel's band Against All Odds
Nice.
at Reno's on July the 6th.
Yeah.
Born and Raised is great too. That's 3 good bands right there. Born and Raised is great too. So
This will be the first time I get to watch them.
nice.
I'm not mad at it.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a solid night.
It's gonna be dope.
You can get everybody on the July 4th hangover.
Right? I'm hoping that people will have nothing better to do but go to a show. But then again, like you said, it is in Deep Elm, so then it's driving and parking and tickets, and hopefully you have enough for a drink later.
It's tough. COILBACK does have a Reno show coming up. It hasn't been announced yet, but we will be playing there next month. So I'll let you guys know when that's all wrapped up and official.
Please do. All right.
Yep.
This
The
one
team
has
was-
come and gone. I bet it was great with the hedonistic punch.
June 8th. Yep, that's an old one. So if you can travel back in time, go catch that show. Rivethead, Steve.
You're George McFly.
Yeah. Go check the death metal.
Name that metal band.
Astyanax.
I feel like we went through this last week.
We did.
Okay,
I didn't save any of the names.
Maccabi Eternal.
I know those guys.
Inferminosis.
Okay, the second one left and the small ones, I got nothing on that one.
Astyanax.
I think that's Astyanax. I think I know that one. Maccabi Eternal.
Unsettled.
Corporate Clause? Corporate Clause. Maybe. I don't know. Narcissistic Rot, maybe? So it looks like Rot's the bottom one, and that second one on the bottom.
You are on the right track. Homie from last week got all of these.
Good God.
Thank you, Haltom Theater, for having these Texas death metal shows and providing this great entertainment resource for Blow Your Brains Out to kiss that death metal band.
Hey, Texas Mud.
I think that's over.
Yeah,
that
was over. I wanted to make that one. I ended up having some bad barbecue that night. Forsaken Sons. Is it Lacey Stern? Lardy.
These are 3 shows.
Yeah, these all shows are coming up in July. Lacey Strum with our local artist Amethyst Michelle at Trees, and then Lardy B at Trees.
I used to know the guy that did our Lovesick Drug video actually directs a lot of Lardy B's stuff.
Okay.
That's the same. Yeah, he showed me a lot of her stuff whenever we would film that Lovesick Drug video back in the day. The one with all the 3D animation and stuff.
Cool.
Nice.
Bull by the horn.
This is what we're interested in right here is this Power Trip show.
Oh, Power Trip. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay, I'm guilty. I haven't been keeping up. Who's singing for him now?
I forget the guy's name, but they've had this band Fugitive for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And it's the same singer for Fugitive. They just decided to flip back to Power Trip.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. So did he sound anything like Riley at all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I honestly, I'm confessing I'm living vicariously through my brother. He's telling me about it.
Uh-huh.
And he says that, yes, the guy is a good singer and a good fit for doing this.
Very good. Yeah, it's good to see them back. That's cool.
Yeah, man. Good to see them coming here to the factory.
Yeah.
That's
going to be a big show.
I wouldn't be surprised if it sells out. How many people fit in the factory over there?
A lot. But see, there you go, Ariel. See, that's the thing is you'll get the overflow. People go to Power Trip and go, crap, it's sold out. All right, we're going to go to Reno's.
Hell yeah. And
They just
then
work
we're
it
like,
like that.
I love Against All Odds.
Yeah, just
Fingers
have a
just
sign
adorable.
that directs them from the factory over to Reno. Put some signs out somewhere. Go this way to the show, and then just direct them to Reno's.
No joke, I've highly considered handing out like little stickers or something like "Come to our show, come to our show."
There you go.
I will be that person.
I'll tell you the secret to getting cheap stickers later because you notice we do a lot of stickers. So I'll tell you
Yeah.
one of these. I'll send you a message because we're sticker whores when it comes to that, and it does work. People
I
love
would like
stickers.
to be able to give something out for free.
Yeah,
Really to
there's
make people.
you can get them. You can get them cheap for some places. So I'll let you know a few places we get them from.
And I like the idea of selling USBs, especially if you can just get them really cheap and put your own little sticker on them. That's pretty genius.
Oh yeah, we just go to Amazon. I just buy like a whole lot of the 4 gig ones. I found a place that does those little hologram security stickers that like you can put on stuff, and they'll do custom logos for cheap. We just literally stick those on there. I put them in a little pouch with our business card, so it kind of feels like they're getting something.
Yep.
And we sell them for $10 all night and day, and people buy them like crazy. And
Fucking A.
it's one of those they get to go home with the music and actually listen to it in their cars. So
May I just say, I think that our lovely Ariel has beautiful hair today. I'm just saying that.
Hey, you know what? Thanks for noticing because my husband said that I purchased snake oil, but I'm using a new shampoo.
Thank you.
what's your secret? I have to get the body and volume you've got now. So what are you using?
Pros.
Oh, I've heard of that. It's like the
Yeah, I
custom-
literally there was a coupon for it for shampoo, conditioner, and whatever hair mask. I'm a person of I just buy $5 shampoo.
Yeah, me too.
She grinds down crows and just dips her hair in it.
You have the
And I feel like it looks beautiful.
It's looking great. It's great.
Thanks. Now I can tell
Yeah,
my
right.
husband I will show him proof it's not snake oil.
That's right. Now, how often do you have to color it though? Because I hear blues are hard to keep.
So I do purple and I don't know. I mean, I only wash my hair like 1 to 2 times a week because it doesn't really
Yeah,
get that
same here.
oily. And I wear a surgical cap at work. I probably dye it every 2 to 3 months, depending on if I have a show or not. If I have a show coming up, then I'll dye it closer to show day. So this next show, I'll probably dye it because it'll be about 2 months since I've last dyed
Yeah, because
it.
everybody I've ever talked to that's had blue and purples, they said they're gigantic pain in the ass that they always wash out. So I don't know. Maybe they're just washing their hair too often.
Maybe. I don't know. I wish I was born with purple hair.
Hey, here for now. What kind of shampoo you use?
I have curly hair, like really long curly hair, so I have to use good stuff or else it gets all dry.
I use Redken. It's very expensive.
Ooh, look at that. See, there you go.
Similar
That's
stuff.
how you know she's got the setup. She's using the salon stuff. See, yeah, she's got it good over there.
It's stupid. I only use shampoo. I don't even use conditioner because my hair is too short for.
I use girly products, like whatever girly product I can get my hands on. It works.
We were just having a conversation. He really likes flowers.
I do like
so-
flowers a lot, so.
You like flowers? Is that what you said?
I do. My bike's purple flowers.
Dude, go with what you like, man. Don't apologize for anything. Now, I heard a comedian talk about one time, like the difference between men and women's scents. It's like women's scents is always something concrete, like flowers or lemon or something, and men is always an idea, like bear fight or some crap like that. It's like, what does that even smell like? So,
The soap that my dad uses is just like that. I can't remember what kind of. It's like the Sasquatch soap or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that. Ben
It's always
uses that
ridiculous
soap.
name.
Smell of the indomitable
Squatch?
spirit. Yes,
Dr. Squatch.
Oh, I've seen those, yeah. Because everybody thinks about Bigfoot when they think of good smelling stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love the marketing.
Big smelly monkey. It's great.
See, I'm here to ask the hard questions.
That's super hard.
Digging deep.
Thank you, Lou. We appreciate that.
That's how I got on radio. I asked the tough stuff. TBD,
All right,
man.
we
Those
got
guys
Creeper
are everywhere.
at Red Rock Saloon.
July 6th.
Nice.
They
Man,
should
everybody's
have a
playing July
new
6th. I feel like we need to
flyer.
schedule a show on July 6th just so I can be like all the cool kids.
No.
That one's happened. This one is coming up.
Ooh.
Ooh, this
Friday,
one.
July
Oh my God, today's Wednesday. This
Oh,
one's
the
Friday.
Yeah. It's the wrong order.
That's a good lineup.
The library today, it was closed. It's terrible.
Well, Pulse, our favorite Iron Man, and then we have Black Horse and Sativa Kid.
Yeah, Black Horse, those guys have been doing this for so long.
Black Horse what?
I said Black Horse, man. Those guys have been doing this for so long. It's like they're so good still.
Dude, I'll tell you how long Black Horse has been doing this. Is I saw Black Horse win the Battle of the Bands to open the Texas Jam in 1978.
They told us about that. They were telling us about how they almost were on tour to open up for Van Halen, and then Van Halen got wind of them and was afraid they were going to upstage him and got kicked off the tour.
Well, I don't know who Black Horse is today, but like I was there that night. I watched the Battle of the Bands. I watched them win. And
Nice.
Ricky, whatever his name is, on lead guitar. I remember they were good.
Yeah, I think the guitar player is a little different, but it's one of those things. Yeah, the drummer, and I think the drummer's the original, and then I think the bass player was semi-original, if I remember right.
Because the guitarist went on to play for Leonard Skinner.
Yeah. I know he left. So the guy they got now is great too, though. He's really good.
Yes, man, that is so cool. Well, shout out also to our buddy Eddie Lee of Iron MANG. This is another one of his shows at Diamond Gems coming up.
We'll be there.
Holy crap. That's a lot of stuff going on there.
So a lot of it is us participating with Iron Man. So he's called up a lot of band members from different bands to basically co-star on this show.
So you're like mixing around or something?
Yeah. So our band's not actually playing.
That's kick ass.
Yeah. But somehow between me and Ben, I think we're going to take up half the set. So.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Fun.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that where everybody kind of just collaborates. It'd be kind of fun, but I mean, it's like herding cats already, so it's tough to get those pulled off.
Dude, he
leave it up to Eddie Lee.
Lists, an Excel sheet. It's highlighted. There's that's some epic shit.
Organized. Holy crap,
dude! It is awesome. I love it. It's my little organizer's heart's dream.
Wow, I'm so not surprised to hear that. Again, that's coming from Eddie Lee, everybody. Eddie Lee is the thing. He's been doing so much on the music scene.
Good job, Eddie. Dude, that's impressive.
He sounds just like old Ozzy, bro. Wait till you see him. Try to make sure you're there to see Iron Man. Of course, I want you to support all the bands and want all the bands support all the bands because they're all fucking good. But you have to see this band because they're not trying to like do their own version. They're trying to, I mean, they sound like fucking Black Sabbath. It's crazy.
That'll be kick ass because I love they're doing the Paranoid album too because I love that album.
Yep. And that's Eddie Lee. He's Ozzy. He's the singer, man. They're all older dudes, but you wouldn't even know. Just close your eyes and enjoy because they fucking jam.
I got my kitten on here. This kitten's been raised around metal.
Okay, kitten. Hang on.
The Diablo? Or is it Freya?
No, this is Freya. This is the one that,
there you
if you've been to any of our shows.
What up, Freya?
Oh,
we lost her.
Any of our shows, we've had her since she was 4 days old. She's been raised outside the Haltom and was at the recording sessions for COILBACK too. So she's actually soothed by metal. Anytime she hears my voice, she actually calms down. It's really weird.
Very cool.
That's good.
Hello, T-Tat.
This is
adorable.
Metal Kitty. Silver Tongue Devil, Electric Vengeance, Skull Archer. Wow, that's solid.
That show already happened.
All right.
Hey,
so
Tesla and Lovesick Drug.
That also
I think we've covered
already happened.
everything
I
that
heard
I
that
have
one
here.
wasn't bad.
Perfect.
I don't know about that Lovesick Drug band, but the rest of the bands are good on that one.
Oh, my Lanta.
All right. Anybody else got any other shows we need to promote or be talking about?
Man, is there anything else going
Here
on?
for now, do y'all have any upcoming shows other than this Saturday?
No, not
that's
not any that are super close.
There's some
Y'all
shows
looking to book shows?
Muscle String.
Yeah, I'm gonna book them. Gotta.
Okay, everybody, if you're looking to book here for now, hit them up.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
All right, fam. It's been real. Blowing
Yeah.
our brains out this Wednesday.
That's right.
Until next Wednesday.
It's been a pleasure.
And I'm looking
I
forward
wanna
to
hear.
Always a
streaming on
pleasure.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh yeah.
All right. I look forward to seeing all you guys on Saturday, except for Ariel, because she just doesn't want to be there. It's fine. It's cool. It's all right.
Let me just drive
sad
2.5
face.
hours back
That's
from
fine.
Temple real quick.
It's okay. I'm not going to harbor anything or anything like that. It's all right.
Don't worry, I harbor enough animosity against myself already, so not much more can hurt me.
All right, guys. See you Saturday. I'm going to go get late. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for hanging out.
I'm not a bitter guy, but I still sleep with one eye open for a moment that won't arrive. I'm not the angry type, even when I know my heart is broken, and I wish that you would die. Now I only move forward, can't stop to think behind. When I search for answers, I realize how much was When I look inside, I find all the words unspoken that are eating me alive. Your promises, your pride have put all of hell in motion, and I'm fighting to survive. Now I only move forward, can't stop to think behind. When I search for answers, I realize how much was Now I only move forward, can't stop to think behind. When I search for answers, I realize how much was
All right, there it is. Here for now. Younger. Catch Here for Now early on Saturday as they go on at 7 p.m. Again, Iron MANG starts the show playing Paranoid in its entirety at 6 p.m. And then following Here for Now, the first time in over a year, well over a year, like a year and a half, that this band, Raid, has played in Arlington, Texas. This song is called Salt in the Well, fuck, I had myself on mute the whole time. All right, so anyway, there's Rigor Mortis and there's Bruce Corbett right there. So pretty sure what Lou was saying is that Jenna's going to be there this Saturday selling some of Bruce Corbett's things, or maybe better put, sharing them with the world. All right, check this out. On my Facebook page, I apologize to everybody. I've been high all night. The show actually starts at 7 p.m. Here for Now contacted me. I kept hearing a ding. I'm like, what the fuck? So I checked it. And so you are correct, Shade and Here for Now. Everybody, you don't have, if you get there at 6, it's okay. Just extra pitcher of beer. But the show starts at 7 p.m. with Iron MANG. 8 p.m. Here for Now. Raid is 9 p.m. Perceived is 10 p.m. COILBACK is 11 p.m. And Gibson Cemetery, that late midnight slot. So thank you, Jim Wright and Gibson Cemetery, for that. You good,
Yeah,
Dave
right.
Jarvis?
Yes, absolutely. I just want to say one thing before we head up. I know a lot of people suffer silently. I've been hit up by several people over the past couple weeks that have really been going through a tough time. I just want you to know that, believe me, you have a home here at BYBO. We want to hear from you. We want to see you. We want you to participate. We want you to be on our show, okay? Come on the panel, laugh, unwind, and just hang out with your friends, Rick, Dave, and Ariel. Believe me, you are counted, okay? Whatever you're going through, we can all get through this together, okay? We're all one big happy family, and we want you to succeed, whoever you are.
We can make sure you have your finger on the trigger.
Absolutely.
The trigger of life, speaking metaphorically.
Right. Of course. But yes, it's been a wonderful evening. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Perceived. PerceivedBand.com. Thank you, Lou and COILBACK and Here for Now and the boys from Raid. And thank you, Jim from Avalon Studio. It's been a wonderful evening. We always love hanging out with y'all. And please come back every Wednesday, 8 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time to blow your brains out. All right, Rick, send us out.